in their coach franchise.
Fresh off week 1 victories, who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing it right now.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I already noticed how he played. He just run. He just like to run stretch plays.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
With the fast running backs.
Defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season
and
opening
then he want to throw that whole up top.
What's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be big hitting like that, bucko. We gonna start conservative tackling on your ass. He finna move Tyreek Hill to the slide. I know he is.
Missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Flush to his right.
And
a big loss here as he's taken down. David Ojabo in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Deshaun gonna snag.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get in.
He ain't gonna come out here going crazy with you, Lamar. Not yet.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play action now. Jackson. Throw knocked away and incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Jackson now.
No way.
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
Who's open?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards.
I seen Andrews. That nigga was open. That nigga normally a snag that shit.
The line ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see what the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On first and 10,
yeah, I'm going to kill that nigga soon. Just wait. He going to die.
Give him a yard down to the 43.
Roquan going to get real physical with him real soon.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Juice man. Juice man.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
How the fuck Michael Pierce get hurt?
The offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas.
I didn't even see Marcus Peters right there. I don't know what the fuck happened right there. He threw that hoe so fast. Whatever he was looking at, I definitely couldn't see. Yeah, nah. We're gonna sit you down, bucko. It's first quarter.
This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play that swung the momentum their way.
I really don't know what happened on that play.
Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Boy got Schwartz, Tyreek. That makes no sense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6.
Somebody gonna make that nigga fumble. We hit sticking that nigga every time now.
You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
We gonna kill that nigga today.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that's
yo, nigga, I'm a demon.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Yo, I'm a demon, nigga. DB shit. What?
They are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard.
Now let's get busy, Deshaun.
With every incompletion.
Oh no, you trash bitch.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
All right, Mo. We can get busy now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Okay. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
We gotta see who fast, you know.
Defensive football, focus on the defensive end.
Who
on
we
this
got on
play.
the other
He
side?
does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Jackson. He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A give running left, McAllister. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Ravens at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of them.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop to throw. That's Isabella open on the right side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Deshaun Jackson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
He came out in goal line. Like I was finna come out in goal line. Like, that's why I came out in the pass play, because I knew. And I was just going to audible down to what I wanted to run. But I seen he was in goal line. I'm finna pass that hoe. Max Protect.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
They made Deshaun Jackson kiss that hoe so weird. That's a P5 animation.
Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The 71 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Once again, it's Mostert.
Yeah, bitch. I'm going to take that nigga and make... We going to kill you today.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
That nigga Mostert might die today, nigga.
Keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Actually, just man him up.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill.
That's why we got Rico Gafford right there. That's why we got Rico Gafford right there.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't
Good
scored
shit, Rico.
any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
On the return, Jackson. Nice punt, but good work on the return to give back 11 yards. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They go play action with Jackson. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Jackson on 1st down.
Man, that's my fault. Thought I put the nigga on the fade route.
Manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running right, here's McAllister. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Jackson hit, and he
This nigga Lamar fumbled off that shit.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Out Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua, eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick.
That nigga's a fool.
Here's Jackson to return.
Oh, shit.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one.
I gotta quit playing with Holland, I see.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there.
I gotta quit playing with Javon Holland.
A little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line.
Bro,
you just mentioned it.
This nigga Mostert is not breaking Roquan tackles, bro.
They win the day and intercept it.
I don't care,
80
bro.
yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds.
That's what
near
that boy
the
can
30.
do it on that
In
field.
fact, right on the 30. A Miami
He
first
can
down on the
keep doing it.
14-yard pickup.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact,
I
I
ain't
actually
biting
like it.
down.
I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation.
It
I would
is.
continue to go in that direction.
Do your thing. He's a runner. He's a track
Receiver here in
star.
motion right. On first down, Tagovailoa. And going deep for
Thank
Hill. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. To throw again on second down. Tua. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Tua, the final shot before half. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So we come upon halftime with our score 14.
You know what that nigga Mostert ain't fun one now.
Down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
allowing the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
On 1st down, McAllister. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Andy Isabella, 35 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1 and 1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, Mostert.
Strip that nigga.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you 1st downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. Touchdown.
Nigga just snagged on me with Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I ain't even mad because it was Tyreek.
21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run here with McAllister. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. McAllister.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Buying time to his left. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
That nigga only scored on 4th. It was 4th and 20, and he threw a deep ball fade on Tyreek, and he snagged on my niggas.
Had carries where they didn't gain
That's the only touchdown he got. Nigga ain't did shit all game.
When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Yeah, nah, he ain't doing that shit with Tyreek. He getting bucky.
Tua wants to throw it on second down.
Don't throw that shit.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Tua. He's going to let it fly.
Not this time,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll only get this back to the 15-yard line. So that decision's going to cost him 5 yards. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Second down. Here's Mostert again. They find some open field here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore.
No 150 for you, Bucko.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Ravens, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with a New England Patriots.